What's going down, everyone? 1.08 is here for Oddworld. For most people that have been playing this nostalgic game, it's been really fun. I've been playing it, and there are some cool fixes. Unfortunately, you're not going to get a cheap shot through the wall anymore. One of the cool fixes is they took down the artifacting portion of the enemies, being able to shoot you right through the wall. My name is Mac here with the MacGyver7 channel, and today we're going to break down what we have in patch notes for 1.08. Let's go ahead and crack into it. Directly from their Twitter, we're going to go ahead and take a look over here. I'm going to go ahead and click their patch notes for as far as what has changed. It'll bring us right over here to what is on the list. The first few things that go into new features is now you can turn off the main HUD on the UI settings. You can now turn off the badge alerts in the settings. Specific bugs, tons of them. For as far as the fixes for out of the world and certain jumps, the potential progression block inside of the brewery and the Slig barracks, on top of the moving royal jelly fixed at the end of the CD yards, the motion detectors fixed inside of Necrum, Sorrow's Valley and the Flying Sligs explosion fixed, the fixed for the Sanctum and the respawn issues, fixed for the train not being at the end of the fat station under certain stances, and I'm glad that fixes. That was my next journey, was going to the fat station. Sorrow Valley missing in the bird portal fix, and the rock saw for as far as the audio and the Necrum, the locker inside of the fix inside of the ruins as far as the Torellis doors being closed, fix the blimp and the blimp level being visible in certain circumstances, further fix the incorrect Modoc count inside of the ruins, and on top of that, for as far as the lever and the flying sligs from the Sorrow Valley, now opens the electric gate and removing the required to kill all 6 of these sligs first. So now you can also see for as far as the considerable improvements for the monkey bar edging. They said they were going to do it, and they did it. For as far as the detection, we should see a lot more playability for that. Fixed for Abe being stuck when dropped down on the bottom of the climbable surfaces. Abe's fixes continue for as far as spawning crouch, the clipping in the platform after crouching after the double jump, and getting stuck inside of tiny platforms. For the AI and the NPC bugs that are going to stretch a little bit longer, you can see that sligs no longer float when in certain states. Now they also have the react to the mortars better, especially in the blimp level. AI fixes related to the going to sleep in the middle of an alert animation. Further, the fixes for the sligs and the stun sick Modocs. Fixed a stuck post processing and the FX on the chanting, and the soft lock and the spamming for as far as the empty lockers. You also have the AI behavior fixes in the respect to beating. So now you can have actually a nice little situation to get that done. For as far as the distance, now react properly after their guns overheat. Chasing Abe when he goes inside of a crawl spacer no longer presents a weird behavior. No longer shoot Abe through the climbable surface, which was the one that I was having such a hard time with in the last playthrough. Fun game, but it's not fun when you can't, hide behind a surface. Now move towards the disturbance when they hear or see them. The sligs, because this is pretty much just all the sligs that they're basically fixed. On top of that, the longer get stuck, they no longer get stuck in an idle state, because that would be kind of not fun at all, because then it's no challenge. Other fixes is UI freezes inside of the Modoc needs to have the antidote on the various PlayStation trophies and the fixes, the timers and the fixes in the streamer modes, the multiple Italian and German locations improvements for as far as what you're going to see. On top of the badge count fixed UI behavior in the end of the credits, the accent characters and the UI fix, and PlayStation 5 crashes are now fixed. So everyone, as we see that sligs and the Mudokon are probably one of the bigger portions of what's been fixed inside of this should hopefully be something that everyone's having fun to have If you are still having some bugs, leave a comment down below. If you're new to the network, you can always like, share, and subscribe. It's absolutely free, helps me out as a creator. And if you do today, slam that notification bell right on the bottom so you get all of the notifications and updates as they go live, like a Liberty Bell that's just ringing throughout everywhere. So everyone, I'll see you guys and gals in the near future. Stay safe, stay classy, and this game's pretty cool. I really enjoy playing it, and I really look forward to the future installments of patchwork that they do, but it seems like they knocked out a lot of what was going down, so good for them. They're very efficient. Later, everyone.